Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. Well, tonight we're going to have breakfast burritos. And I've been making these for Ella for a while, and actually for the whole family. And they're really delicious, and it's going to be an easy recipe. I said, well, I'm going to cook it. I might as well share it because I love to cook with you guys. There's a bug right here. Sorry, it's kind of dark, but it's getting, I think it's like 7:20. Anyway, let's get started, and I hope you enjoy the video. Most of my ingredients ready. I'm going to use this pan. I'm going to turn it on high. And I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil because I'm going to use Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, and I have a half a pack of the regular, because they have maple, they have Italian, but I like the regular, and a half a pack of the one that says hot. And I'll show you the pack, but I messed them up. But it's this kind, and this one says hot. Well, let me heat my pan up. I got it on high, and we're going to start with some red onions. I just like that addition to the sausage. The sausage is seasoned already, so it's really easy, and it's so good. I've been using it in several recipes, and I really like it. So let me turn this back on high. Also, I have my oven preheated to 350 because once I roll them, I wrap them in foil, and I like to bake them for a little while to heat the tortilla up. So let me heat this up, and I'll be right back. My onions are cooked quite well. I chopped them really small so they cook quicker. Now we're going to throw in our, actually, yeah, we're going to throw, nah, I'm lying to you. I want a pinch of garlic today. I have a lot of garlic that I chopped. I don't always add garlic because the meat's already seasoned, but I'm going to add a little bit today. Let's throw this in. And we're just going to break this up really, really well. Now, you could use any tortillas you would like. You could use the low, this could be low carb. I don't add any potatoes in our burritos. I know a lot of people put potatoes, but I do add cheese. And I add quite a bit of cheese. But what I do is I make a little bit of extra sausage, store it in my refrigerator, and then that way when you want a burrito, also you can make it in advance, freeze them. I haven't frozen them yet. I want to do that test. And or I make a little bit and keep them in the refrigerator, and Ella can eat them for breakfast the next morning. So sometimes if I wake up really early in the morning, I'll make her one. Anyway, what I was saying is you can have the sausage. The sausage will last a few days in the refrigerator, and that way you already have half of your burrito made. So I really like this small. I'm excited to try the hot one. I don't think I've ever tried it before in the breakfast burrito. Let me cook this down, and I'll drop some. And then I'll show you how I'm going to mix the eggs up. While I have my sausage browning, I'm going to keep an eye on this. Now, I'm only cooking 5 large eggs today. And I'm going to add a little half and half. You could add milk, water, or nothing, or heavy cream. I like half and half. It's not quite as heavy, but it still makes it creamier. And I'm going to add some salt. Not a lot of salt because I'm adding cheese, but you still want to salt your eggs somewhat. And I like a lot of black pepper. And I'm going to just give these a little whisk. I should have got a bigger bowl because I'm making a mess today with everything I do. It's just one of those days. And I apologize because I'm kind of hoarse. I hope you can understand me, and I mumble. Whisk these up really well. Now this is 2 slices of Velveeta cheese and 1 slice of Swiss. And I chopped it up small so it melts evenly. You don't have to chop it up. You could tear it in there. And I'm going to show you, this is what I put on while I'm making the burrito. I put a little bit of extra on there. And I'm going to add this is like just a little handful of green onions. They're frozen. I like the flavor. And what I'm going to do is, once the sausage is cooked, I take it out and let it drain on paper towel. I wipe the pot out, and then I'm going to also cook my eggs in there. So that's about it for the eggs. Some people like garlic to their eggs, but I don't like to add that with my eggs. So let's check on the sausage now. The sausage is cooked. I like it a little bit brown. And the onions add just such a nice flavor. But if you don't like onions, just definitely leave them out. You could totally make this without any added ingredients. But I like to make sure it's fully cooked. So, and look, you can see there's not much oil. But what I'm going to do is, I have a plate with a paper towel, and I'm going to, I don't know if you can see, I don't want to put this, let me see if you can see what I'm doing. Let me move the camera a little bit. Anyway, I'm just going to dump it on here and try not to spill. And this will drain it out a little bit, if there is any oil. And plus, you want it to cool off a little bit. So I usually just put it on here. And Ella, give me a paper towel, please. And then we're going to just wipe this out. See, there's not much oil in here at all. I probably don't even need to wipe it out. But I don't want any burnt onions in my, in my egg. Let me put it in the sink. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take a little pat of butter with a little knife or a spoon. Let's turn my fire back on. I like to add just a little bit of butter for my eggs. You could skip that. That's about a tablespoon. So I'm going to heat this and then just cook my eggs with a spatula, my favorite spatula, so I can get them fluffy. I love this spatula. Oh, we can't even see now, huh? Oh, you can. So this is already, it's pretty warm still. So let's go ahead and put our eggs in here and our cheese. And you don't want to cook this on too high of a flame. You don't want it to burn. But I'm always in a rush, it seems like. Well, today I'm running a little bit late, so I have it a little bit on high, but I'm going to watch it very closely. And I'm going to have to make these burritos without letting it cool off too much. So I'm just going to cook these. And what I do is I just kind of go around the edge. I let it cook a little bit. And I just kind of keep folding it in the middle. I'm not the best at scrambled eggs. I don't make the fluffiest there is. I can make a good scrambled egg, though. Let me cook this a little bit, and then I'll bring you back. So, well, I'll also do this just to get most of the oil out. But I don't mind a little bit of fat, but I don't want it to make my burrito too oily. But the cheese, now, I know some people are going to frown about the Velveeta, and I don't use it in everything, but let me tell you, I've been putting Velveeta in my scrambled eggs for years. It's almost like I don't like scrambled eggs without them. I just find it just so creamy and so good. Just like kind of like macaroni and cheese. Sometimes you just have to add a little Velveeta. So these are almost done. Now Ella and I, some people would say we overcook our eggs because we don't like them wet at all. We both feel the same way about our eggs. So I'll cook these very well. So basically, when I fold it in the burrito and put it in the oven, I'm basically just warming up the tortilla. Now you could warm up your tortilla any way you like. I just find that I like the texture of the tortilla better when I bake it in the oven. And sometimes I'll put them in aluminum foil. I'll put a stack of them and wrap them in aluminum foil, and I'll heat them that way. You could do it in a microwave. You could also do it in this pot. But today we're just going to do it this way. Anyway, so these are almost done, and we'll be ready to wrap them up. Also, you know, you dirty one pot, but you could also add your eggs right on top of the sausage if you wanted them combined. We just don't like it that way. We like our eggs separate. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. Well, there's I'm going to use my cutting board. I have all my ingredients laid out. I'm going to use this cheese, the Mexican 4 cheese. I do have some grated Tillamook shredded cheddar, but I like this Mexican blend the best. So, I mean, I'm just going to, you can put as much as you like, make it as big as you like. I'll just show you how we do it. But I'm not the best at folding these. Oh, and I forgot a spoon for that's okay, I'll use the same one. I had to cool the eggs off a little bit first. So I'll just put some, and they're still warm, which is great. Put a little egg in here. And then with my clean hand, I'm going to grab some, I'll just put like a little bit at the top. Like a lot of cheese. I'm going to need a napkin, excuse me. Okay. And then Ella likes you could put salsa or whatever you like. Just a little bit of taco sauce from Taco Bell. I should have put my aluminum foil down. So I'll just take them like so. And then I just tuck it in. And I wrap it. And then I'm going to put this in a piece of aluminum foil. And they store well in the fridge this way. I just fold it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to put them in this pan right here. So I'm going to fold the rest. One of them I'm going to put some sliced jalapenos on them. I'm hungry for jalapenos today. I'll show you one more, I guess. I'm sure I don't want to bore you. Let's see. All right. And when I have extra ingredients, I just put them in a little container and put them in the refrigerator. But it's good protein. I find it's delicious for breakfast, for dinner. Let's put a little jalapeno on this one. And we're gonna add a little cheese. Wipe my hand. I like this Sargento cheese a lot. It melts nicely. Okay, and just put a little bit of, you could put hot sauce, or sometimes I use salsa, my favorite salsa, and sometimes I just use this. And I'm sure people know a better way of folding them. This is just the best way I found for me. I'm just gonna wrap it up in aluminum foil, and then when I put them in the oven, I usually do it about 10 or 15 minutes. That's all it takes. So we'll wrap these and put these in the oven. And when I take them out, we'll cut one open and show you 5 out of these. And this is the only amount of sausage I had left. And I used about a pound of sausage. And then this is all I have left for the eggs. And we did take a couple bites of the eggs. So I'm going to pop them in the oven. And I have it on convection, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'm so excited. We're kind of hungry because I'm late for supper today. I already told you guys this. I'm using these today. I like these because there's, I don't know, they say that 0 trans fat, and they made with unbleached flour, no hydrogenated oils. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. I'm getting so it's my bedtime. No sugar added, no cholesterol, 0 trans fat, and no lard. But they're really soft and they bake up nicely. But you could use wheat tortillas. I know there's all kinds. I need to try some. Took them out of the oven. I baked them 12 minutes. So they should be just fine. Depending on how you want your tortilla, there's, like I said, there's so many ways to heat them up. But anyway, I was trying to figure out how I can take a picture of one. So let me let these cool just for a second, and we'll be back. Okay, well, it's taste test time, and you got to be careful because that sausage comes out. I'm gonna take a little bite. Try to.
Sorry.
I love that sausage. It's not too spicy. But this is one of the things we've been liking lately, so I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Simple breakfast burrito or supper time burrito.
And it was really quick.
And it was really quick. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy my recipes and my channel. But I'll see you next time, and you have a good day. Thanks for watching.
Bye.